Forced me to look at myself.
What do you see?
A trail of blood and body parts.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 best Dexter kills.
You're not a trophy. You need to be put down.
For this list, we'll be looking at the most memorable times where the titular character of this crime drama did what he does best. Which Dexter kill do you think made the biggest impact? Let us know in the comments. Number 10. Matt Caldwell. Dexter spent years resisting the urge to kill, so the return to his instincts had to be worth the wait.
If you had died first, I would have been lost in the world without you. You're a changed man. Almost 10 years without a kill.
Having decided not to get involved with Matt Caldwell, the entitled son of villainous Kurt Caldwell, Dexter is infuriated when Matt nearly shoots him and takes the life of a deer he was attached to. After he captures Matt, Dexter feels a return to his former self, as if his true persona is seeping back in.
You think you can get away with that? Again, not the first time.
Wait, you're a serial killer?
I was.
Although the kill room is crudely put together, the essence of a Dexter ritual can be felt when he gets Matt to admit to his sins.
It's true, I admit it. I was wrong. I was wrong. Just please. You shot my deer! And you almost killed me!
The moment after he ends Matt is memorable because we finally see Dexter acknowledge who he truly is.
Hello, Dexter Morgan.
Number 9. Lila West. Lila Tournay, or Lila West, is a toxic influence on Dexter, which he realizes after she tries to eliminate Rita and the kids. She seals her own fate after causing the demise of James Dokes. Knowing that finishing Lila off is now an option, Dexter's first attempt fails, but he makes sure he gets another. Despite Lila's escape to France, Dexter arrives to incapacitate her.
Dexter,
You wanted to be close to me, Lila. This is the most I have to offer.
I can't feel my legs and my body.
Good.
In a rare act of mercy, he makes her last moments painless, although Dokes is avenged. After watching Lila destroy Dexter's life and eliminate the innocent Dokes, it's worth seeing her get what she had coming.
You killed an innocent man.
I did it for you.
It also fits into Dexter and Lila's twisted romance, with Lila receiving the grand gesture she kept wanting Dexter to make for her.
You taught me to accept what I am. And to trust in the one thing I know with absolute clarity.
Number 8. Travis Marshall, the Doomsday Killer.
What are you gonna do?
I mean, what are we going to do? We're going to kill her, Beth.
Oh!
You're testing our faith.
Travis Marshall becomes the Doomsday Killer when he's convinced himself he's on a divine mission of killing people. Travis and Dexter's conflict reaches its breaking point when he abducts Dexter's son, which makes things very personal. Dexter ends up outsmarting Travis to capture him in order to bring an end to Travis with poetic justice.
I've known people who believed in God. They would never use their faith as a convenient excuse to kill 10 people. You used God.
The conversation preceding the kill is what makes the big impression, as Dexter and Travis share their contrasting beliefs in faith and the inevitable.
I am a father, a son, a serial killer.
You're going to burn in hell.
There's a definite sense of tension during this sequence as Deborah's arrival is imminent, which leaves a whole lot of ambiguity in the air when the killing blows land. Travis's demise leaves the season with a perfect mix of shock and intrigue.
Oh, God.
Number 7. Boyd Fowler. Dexter is more of a vigilante in the 5th season, where he takes down the gang behind the Barrel Girl killings.
Much worse. Normally having a target would make me feel good, give me direction, a sense of purpose, but now...
Uncovering the finisher's identity, Dexter falls into a tight situation when Boyd manages to simultaneously render him unconscious. However, he eventually outsmarts Boyd at his house, creating a makeshift kill room to maintain his ritual. Dexter even describes Boyd's victims to him since he doesn't have his stock of photos.
They were young, just starting their lives.
Now they're floating in formaldehyde and stuffed into barrels, strewn around a swamp.
Having recently lost his wife, Rita, Dexter sees this as his way to carry on with his life and deliver retribution to men who find pleasure in harming female victims.
I've recently suffered a loss. My wife was murdered by someone like you. Someone like me. Turned my life upside down.
We're encouraged to root for Dexter because of Boyd's lack of remorse. And it's grimly fitting that he meets a gruesome end, just like his victims did.
I did him a favor. They were all suffering and I put them out of their misery.
Yeah, you'll be doing one more favor tonight.
Number 6, Dr. Emmett Meridian. A psychiatrist who gained a sadistic sense of pleasure by influencing women in power to take their own lives, Emmett Meridian falls on Dexter's radar.
You took women who trusted you at their weakest possible moment, but rather than help them, you suggested they end it all. God, you even gave them permission to use a gun.
Funny enough, the sessions Dexter undergoes just to get close to Meridian actually end up helping, although they're still not good enough to get the doctor off the hook.
It's all good, Doctor. I even stopped worrying about that friend of mine who's been out of touch. You can't control other people, you know?
This is a real breakthrough. You should be proud of yourself.
I am proud.
Dexter chooses to scare Meridian before capturing him, openly admitting to being a serial killer, and then making his move.
I'm not joking. I kill people. Whew. There it is again.
You should try it.
The kill is mainly significant because it's one of the first times that Dexter's code borders on vigilantism, as he ensures the doctor doesn't emotionally manipulate anyone else.
You're awake? Shall we analyze your dreams? No. That's right, you've already told me everything I need to know.
It's a mixture of dark comedy and the thrill that Dexter evokes whenever a plan comes together perfectly. Number 5, Zoe Kruger. While Dexter isn't supposed to be a good person, his actions do often deliver justice where it should have been served.
Leave me alone.
You threatened me.
You think that was a threat?
When are you gonna murder me too? Like you murdered your family? Your own daughter?
Dexter deduces Zoe Kruger as the person who took the life of her own child and blamed it on her husband, and realizes she's a shrewd tactician who's onto him.
She's going to make it look like I walked in on a home robbery, got myself killed. She's good at creating the narrative of a crime.
Zoe proves to be a tough target for Dexter to catch before successfully luring her to his house and then capturing her. Zoe is the victim who confirms to Dexter that he truly appreciates having a family and that there might be monsters worse than him out there.
I couldn't breathe.
You did it to survive.
You understand?
Dexter makes Zoe realize that her actions were an excuse to run away from responsibility, and in his way, taking her life is Dexter being responsible.
You will choose your life over theirs.
I won't. I'd rather risk them knowing the truth than lose them.
Number 4, Oliver Saxon, the brain surgeon. The villain who deals Dexter's life in Miami the overwhelming blow is Oliver Saxon, also known as the brain surgeon.
I don't need to kill you.
Then don't. Walk away.
I will.
Dexter manages to catch Saxon, but lets Deborah apprehend him. This comes back to haunt Dexter, as Deborah eventually ends up brain dead after Saxon's attack on her.
Is she going to recover?
It's possible that she could breathe on her own, but she won't be able to eat without a feeding tube. And according to the brain scans, she won't be able to think.
Filled with vengeance, Dexter arrives at the jail under the pretense of doing his job. In a chilling show of Dexter's mastery in killing, he outright tells Saxon his intentions to finish him off with a pen.
Foolish dream that I could have a happy life.
Is that why you're here? Tell me all this.
No, I'm here to kill you with that pen.
This leads to a fight to the death where Dexter delivers on his promise. As the final villain in the original series, Saxon gets a distinct and memorable send-off, while the kill itself is cathartic for Dexter for the retribution he gains.
I wanted to make sure everything was handled perfectly, by the book, no mistakes. and I wanted to look him in the eye.
Number 3, Miguel Prado. Miguel becomes Dexter's best friend after Dexter learns he accepts him for his dark passenger.
It's like there was an imbalance in the world, and we righted it with our own hands.
He was deserving.
I don't know, I feel real, like maybe for the first time in my life.
As it turned out, Miguel was using Dexter from the beginning so he could become a killer himself, with the two falling out big time. When Miguel targets Maria LaGuerta, Dexter steps in to put an end to the monster he's made.
I'm not like them.
You are. Admit it.
I'm like you.
No. I know I'm a monster.
Ambushing Miguel where he thought he was going to find Maria, Dexter then straps his former friend to his kill table. This moment brings out the real Miguel, whose lies to sway Dexter's intentions fall on deaf ears.
Friends forgive. Friends forgive.
But I don't forgive you.
Miguel's elimination confirms Dexter's status as the apex predator, with their relationship brought to a close through an appropriately violent end.
You're a little freak! You think I'm done with you? You think this ends here? It doesn't!
It does for you.
Number 2, Brian Moser, the ice truck killer. This is Dexter's most heartbreaking kill. Brian is his own brother.
You remember now?
Pliny.
You always had trouble saying Brian.
I have a brother.
A real brother.
After learning Deborah's boyfriend is actually the ice truck killer, his brother masquerading with a different identity to get close to Dexter, Dexter nearly gives in to Brian's proposal to team up. However, he has no choice but to turn the tables on Brian when he realizes that Brian intends to take Deborah's life.
Don't say that.
I'm very fond of her.
You can't be a killer and a hero. It doesn't work that way!
While Dexter is usually gleeful when he has someone on the kill table, this one plays like a true tragedy.
The only one I ever wanted to set free.
But needs setting free, little brother. Your life is a lie.
Having seen Dexter claim that he can't feel human emotions, we watch as he breaks down after ending his brother for good.
Sorry. I can't hear you more. You're right.
It's incredible how the show makes us feel bad for two serial killers in one scene. Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Ray Speltzer, the Minotaur Slayer. It's the end of the labyrinth for this killer.
I'm gonna kill you. That would be a twist. Not one that's gonna happen tonight.
George King, the Skinner. Dexter kills two birds with one stone by avoiding police and ending the villain. Clint McKay. When Dexter realizes he is his own dark passenger.
Because unlike you, I care about Hannah.
You got the devil inside you, boy.
No, I think it's just me.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1, Arthur Mitchell, the Trinity Killer. The Trinity Killer's death is something that fans looked forward to the whole season. Arthur Mitchell's reign of terror comes to an end when Dexter ambushes him.
Hello, Arthur Mitchell.
He's brought to a unique kill room adorned by the pictures of the many people Arthur slew over the years, along with reminders of his childhood. The most interesting aspect of this kill is how Arthur gradually shifts from horror to complete acceptance of his fate.
You can't control the demon inside of you any more than I could control mine.
Did you ever actually try?
Oh my God, yes.
It's to the point where Dexter feels the shift in control and brings an end to the Trinity Killer and thinks he's won.
Now it's over.
Arthur's acceptance is understood when Dexter returns home to find his own wife dead, thus adding an additional layer of horrifying subtext to the Trinity Killer's death scene.
I accept nothing. Nothing is inevitable.
It's already over. It's already over.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.